Hey home bakers, it's Jack here at bakewithjack.co.uk, bringing your weekly bread making tip every single Thursday. Today is a nice quick one for you. Daily I get asked, why is my bread too heavy? Why doesn't it rise sometimes? Why doesn't it come out like really nice and light and delicious? And the first thing I ask is, are you kneading it with flour? Do you put flour down in the kneading process, right? That's the first thing I ask. And I'll tell you why, right? When bread rises, yeast makes bubbles to make it rise, okay? But the texture of the bread has to be so. It has to be nicely developed elasticity. It has to have nicely developed gluten strands inside to be able to hold all that gas while it puffs up, right? So with that in mind, that's why we put all the work in. That's why I put the work into the dough to develop the gluten nicely. We're making the dough strong so it can hold loads of gas, right? That's why we put the work in. So as long as you've kneaded it for long enough, it should puff up with no issues, right? But the question I always ask is, are you using flour to knead it? And the reason is this, right? You already weighed out your ingredients in the recipe. Flour, water, salt, yeast, and whatever other bits and bobs you want to put in, right? It's already weighed and done, right? And that ratio between flour and water is pretty key. You can maneuver it and muck about with it a little bit, but it's pretty key to a certain extent, right? When people kneading bread, they're expecting, a lot of the time you're expecting a nice round ball like off the TV, right? Nice round ball off the TV, nice smooth lovely dough, yeah? And sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't, but that depends on which sort of recipe you're using. It depends on the water content in the recipe. It might not happen that way, right? So this is what happens. You get really sticky hands and it's natural to just toss flour all over the place to stop it from sticking. Stop the dough sticking to your fingers, stop the dough sticking to the table to stop it sticking, right? But this is what happens. You knead and knead and knead and kneading, another little bit of flour, knead and knead and knead and kneading, get sticky, another little bit of flour, rinse and repeat, okay? And all that flour is going into the dough, right? So what then happens is, dough becomes really tight, becomes that nice round ball, and that's where you celebrate and go, yes, I must have kneaded it enough, right? When in actual fact, what you've done is added a lot of extra flour to the recipe, tightening it up, making it really dry, giving the yeast some real resistance to make those bubbles in the first place because of the tightness of the dough, and it's all unworked flour. You're just tossing in unworked flour, underdeveloped gluten, right? That's why it doesn't rise properly. That's why you break a brick. So just be at ease with the mess. Be at ease with the stickiness on your hands and you'll be absolutely fine. First question I asked, and it's the first thing to tweak. If you're having issues, first thing to tweak. As long as you're using room temperature water, proving at room temperature, and your yeast is okay, it's gonna puff up, right? Unless you've tightened it up with that extra flour. If you're having issues, that's the first thing to go and try. Try that, get back to me, see if it's any better. Thank you very much for watching. If you have a question of your own, if there's one thing you're struggling with at the moment, or if there's something new, you want to develop a skill, something new you want to know about, let me know. Videos like this are really easy for me to make where I can have a chat. Practical ones are a little bit more tricky. That's why there's only one every now and again. But there will be more. So send me your questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, next Thursday.